269 with a 1 for Greg Johnson there. 278 with a 4 for Jim Nassiger. Reaction time advantage to Jim, but it does not matter when Greg goes 269.1, taking out the #1 qualifier. They did not have a good pass last session when they jumped into top alcohol. And I think Jim knew that he had to go and cut a light on Greg there. But when you're running a 10th quicker, that is a lot to make up there. So 269.1 for Greg Johnson. That is a methanol burning turbocharged Potter machine. As we jump into the live feed here. Kind of caught it a little late there getting into top alcohol. Got caught chatting with some buddies. Getting an update on Marcus Rydell, who went down yesterday on his Pro 2 ATV. He's getting a little bit better mobility in his shoulder. A couple of cuts and bruises, but he is walking around here doing fine. That's him over there, hanging out. He's talking to some other racers. But he's good to go. Got a little bit of ice on that that elbow. Oh no. Tragedy striking for Eric Hickey. Again, struggling with starting issues. I thought we had that fixed last night. He said that he found that the setback plate had an O-ring that was sucking up into the manifold. So it was basically dumping a whole bunch of extra air when they were trying to fire it, and it was even leaning it out when it came down to the top end of the racetrack.
Almost directly across from the announcer's tower, just to the finish line side a little bit, in that white stacker trailer. There's a red altered in that pit as well. Project X, that's his top eliminator.
We continue on here for top alcohol. Six cars dialed in here for round number 1. Tommy Zavala, beneficiary of that legal single, was scheduled to face off against Eric Hickey. Trying to go and match the time of Greg Johnson with that 269.
Shades a little to the right side, 2.996,
2.996, blowing the tires away, 123 mile an hour as he goes towards the guardrail, driving that top alcohol dragster. So we see the launch there hard right towards the guardrail.
Sweep the track, we got one top alcohol pass left of me. This is a common occurrence what you're seeing happen right now, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time to Hill Valley Raceway. Just feel the horsepower that these cars are laying to the track.
Next up, we've got a couple more competitors that are pulling double duty here in top alcohol and top eliminator. Eric Brown on the delayed reaction dragster. We just saw his son Cole go and win the Pee-wees class. And he's going to be facing off against the Purple Unicorn of Mike Brock out of Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to see both of those machines back around here in top eliminator. They'll be back at the back of the pack in order to make their second passes. Let's go see if we can't get a word with Eric and find out what's going on. We saw Matt Lefevre. He made a test pass late last night after they got a drive shaft made locally here in Yuma. Sounded like it ripped off a good one, but maybe went sideways or something. We heard it launch a couple times. Brand new drive shaft in there. battery issues again, or?
No, something since alcohol hasn't been right with it. I don't know. Something either with the cam gear, like being out, or I don't know. It needs to come apart. Let's just be safe instead of trying to hurt it more than...
Yeah, so we're bowing out from top eliminator as well then.
Yeah.
Don't want to hurt it. We're going to get it right so that come back for East versus West.
Yeah.
Put a good 295 tune.
If something's not right, I'll put the other motor that I have for them. At least we can run clean, maybe more. Maybe not so that other motor. So.
Bummer deal.
The dragster will be here for East versus West for sure.
There you go.
And everyone wants a piece of that car.
Well, I think we need to go and have some people buy some Hickey Racing t-shirts. Spin around so they can see that. Bam. We need to get more of those sold so that he can pay for some at least some assembly parts here for...
I'm talking to the chocolate milk man right now. He's getting ready to get his all done.
All right, there we go. Joey Weaver himself going to be ready here for East versus West. A bummer deal for Hickey Racing and the Excessive Force. Top eliminator altered, top alcohol, dual competitor here. So we got all the line up here for top eliminator. Continuing on here. Got the Hall Racing Team Damon up here in Cranky. Man, you guys got these Hall Racing machines really dialed in here, don't you?
If we go straight.
If you go straight, that is true.
Yeah, it's about going straight, man.
But pretty crazy. We've got the first top half of the field are like 1/100th of a second apart.
I know.
And I think the top 4 or 5 are only 9,000ths. It's pretty competitive top eliminator field. 295 zeros, exactly.
295 zeros.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
Very difficult to hit that number, obviously, without going under.
Right.
We got 2 of them here this weekend.
Another battery. That battery's almost
I ran a 98 and I'm like 10th, I think. 9th or 10th.
That's pretty crazy because that would normally put you top half of the field any other weekend. So definitely gearing up. We're going to see probably even more eliminator cars here come in March. So competition is set here. I think the West Coast got something for them. Here we go. Tractors coming back. We are getting lit up here for continuing top alcohol racing. Looks like they're actually sending the tractor out one more time.
All right.
I just want to make sure you knew that there's no sending the tractor out. All right. Perfect. I thought they parked and then they sent it out another time. I'm like,
Oh, he's warming the car up.
all right, so Brock racing the Purple Unicorn. Top eliminator dragster. Turn top alcohol machine. Got a little pulley change. Lean it out a little bit. Same sort of deal going on for Eric Brown on the delayed reaction blown big block pair for these machines. We're here once again in Wellton, Arizona, doing some 300-foot sand drag racing here at Dome Valley Raceway for the Arizona Sand Drag Shootout. top alcohol, complete unlimited as far as what you want to do. Only thing is you gotta run methanol as a fuel. With a 9 to a 282 with a 6, but the wind light gonna go to the far lane as we see Eric Brown on the massive hole shot over Mike Brock. And that is going to wrap up our first round for top alcohol, folks. Next up on the docket is our 295 class top eliminator up to bat. All right, we got to go over here and poke fun of Tyler a little bit here. Tyler, Saturday Gambler, red light. Tell us what happened there. Just got a little too antsy?
Yeah, there. I think it was a 0.017 red.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit. Yeah, I laid down anyways. Third gear, 5
I'm like, man, after all the heavy hitters went out round 1, I'm like, Tyler's got this. He's taking this thing home to a good payday. And I went out there and I saw the red light. I'm like, no, tragedy has struck. But we're going to come back. You're going to run Pro 1? Pro 1 too? So here we go. We're going to have a little bit more. No, you got the red lights out of the way. We're going green the rest of the weekend. All right, good luck, Tyler. Tyler Hanrahan, Bose Fancy Manifold Machine. Fortunately, Grandpa Bo not able to be out here this weekend, but Tyler was holding it down.
Looking to solidify.
295 up on the board. We're doing top eliminator racing. Texas versus New Mexico. Damon Hall. Heads up charges for both machines. 294 with a 6. Too quick for Damon Hall. 297.9 for Wyatt. 108 miles an hour. A pair for both. 108.07 for Damon. A little too quick there. Should have chopped it just a little bit. Ran 294.6. You've got to stay under that 295 ET. We're going to go ahead and clean up the track here. We do every 2 pairs here for these fast cars. Going to give us an opportunity here. Make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube channel and share this on Facebook as well. We still have a lot of people that don't know we're switching our live feeds over to our YouTube channel. We are posting them afterwards, but if you guys want to watch it live, make sure you subscribe to World Sand Drag News on YouTube and go ahead and enable those notifications. Ring that bell so that you can be notified when we go live and when we post new content. Obviously, Paddle Talk, our podcast, gets posted on here, as well as some other clips and stuff of fun, exciting passes and vehicles and some driver interviews and whatnot. We want to thank our coverage sponsors, Racing in the Dirt. If If you are looking to go fast, sand, dirt, or mud drag racing, Racing Dirt is the place to be. They UPS daily, so you can get your parts quick. And they've got everything you need from individual parts, components, all the way up to full chassis builds for your race vehicle, for your drag racing off-road. They offer on-site welding and fabrication for events that they are attending as well. So hit up Scott and Shane right now to get into their 2026 race program. You would start winning. Also would like to thank Silverback Off-Road Speedway. This premier sand drag facility been around for a long time in the state of Michigan, in the town of Mears, just outside the Silver Lake Sand Dune area. So great little vacation spot if you're hitting them up on a springtime race, spring or summer. They've got sand drags, they've got hill climbs, they've got expanded side-by-side short course racing this year. So we see the track being groomed up here at Dome Valley Raceway. Bit of a kind of a farmer's dirt clay mix. Little bit of sand, not too much of a loamy consistency, but you see that solo finisher chopping up all the clogs here. And if you guys are planning a trip out to Silverback Off-Road Speedway and you want to go visit the dunes, you go and hit up Silverback Off-Road Rentals just outside the entrance to the sand dunes. You can go and drop your daily off and pick up a nice side-by-side ATV or Jeep to go and enjoy the dunes with. Or if you're looking for a short little sunset cruise or a full day excursion, dunes open up in late April, I believe. Run through October, so make sure you guys jump on silverbackrentals.com and schedule your rental ahead of time because they will sell out. Want to thank Hickey Racing, unfortunately bowing out of competition here early with that excessive force altered. We went and spoke to them earlier. There's something wrong, so car's not starting right, so they got to tear that motor apart and really figure out what is the issue. So this hasn't been right since Avenal, when they had lots of issues there, where they thought it was more of an electrical issue and might be something more mechanical here. So they're going to go and try to figure out what's wrong with that machine. Hopefully they can get it all figured out and sorted before the East versus West here. If not, Eric says they do have a spare motor, just not as big, that they could put it in the machine, and not quite as strong of a runner, but maybe some 3 teens will do the trick, and we'll see. And lastly, we want to thank Southwest Sanitation Services, servicing Yuma County. All the portable restrooms you see here on site at Dome Valley Raceway provided by them, and they've got everything if you need, from a work site to a corporate event. We've got all sorts of different options, so hit them up. Southwest Sanitation Services, LLC. All right, next up here, we've got Matt Lefevre. Twin turbocharged, woo-yeah, top limiter buggy. He's facing off against Vicky Hall in the Farmer's Daughter machine. Lone small block Chevy over there for Vicky. Not sure what the issue is with Fever. He had a broken drive shaft yesterday.
So the 219 entry here in the right lane, red lit. It was a deep stage. He RB3 left before the third bend.
Looks like they're saying that he red lit here, but all right. So a red light start there. Not sure what happened. But they're going to let him make a pass here at least.
So Matt just gonna make a little bit of a test hit here. That was a rip. No time.
Well, that was
on
a
it.
good
That
rip,
was
but
a rip.
unfortunately no time for him because he went through the lights and then stopped. Went a little bit sideways there, but kept it off the wall. So not sure exactly what caused the red light there. Might have just flickered it. One thing that we find is that a lot of times these the bulbs don't always tell exactly what the timing system is seeing. So it may appear that everything is still solid, but in reality there's a tiny flicker that you're not always going to detect with the bulbs. That may have been what happened with Lefevre. So we see Pruitt Shoals going up here. I believe this is a legal single. Down with the 293.2 at 105. Doesn't matter that he broke out with their legal single. Technically, the near lane would get a red light there. So we're going by first or worst, and now that doesn't matter if you break out on that single. We're gonna go put a little bit more water down here and get the track smoothed out. We continue on here with some 295 action here at Dome Valley Raceway. Remember, folks, we'll be back here in just a few weeks as we are going to be live for the East versus West National Challenge. A lot of East Coast drivers coming all the way from Michigan, Oklahoma, Ohio, Indiana area. Coming out here to do battle against the West Coast's finest racers. Some added payouts, some additional classes. Got a little bit of wind this morning and definitely drying out the track a little bit quicker. See the water tread going down here and providing some moisture on the track.
Choking on some bourbon. Sick boy, you gotta face it.
We've got Mr. Craig Durning over here. Been pulling some rounds on his Pro 2 ATV. Craig, are we going to have any of the cars ready for East versus West?
Got the dragster on the engine stand about halfway there. So
Halfway there, so maybe we'll have it for March.
possibility is there. I got a busy month, so I've been working on other people's stuff. And, you know, the honeydews, they come
Oh, yeah.
up too. So, yeah, working on it. So we're hopeful until then. We got the bikes.
There you go.
Beautiful day here in Dome Valley. Everybody gotta come out and try it out.
Absolutely. We get the tractors going out here. They're getting this all prepped out. Yeah, we hope to see you out with one of the cars, and if not, we'll do some ATV racing out here.
So ordering parts over the holidays can be a little difficult. So.
That's true. A lot of people go out of stock and everything. We get back orders.
I like to take the holidays off too. Oh, anyway, I'm not blaming anybody, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.